What's going on, everybody? Today, well, in this video, I just want to talk about some things as far as the difference between, at least what I've noticed, between eBay sellers and then sellers on Amazon and Walmart. And I'm not saying that this is across the board. I'm just saying for the most part. And my opinion as to why it seems like maybe eBay seems slower, especially for a lot of different types of categories or sellers, right? Now, I know a lot of people talk about how strict Amazon is, and a lot of people don't really talk about it on Walmart because not a lot of people sell there yet, as far as like, the whole community goes. But, eventually it probably will get there. However, while it can be annoying as a seller myself, I like it that way. And I'm gonna tell you why in a second. The thing, so I got an email the other day from, this is one of the annoying things, I got an email the other day from Amazon saying that my listing was removed because it violated their policy, right? And so they gave me a strike on my account for, what was it? I don't know, it was something about, I had some e.l.f. lipsticks, and they said that one of the ingredients was, not allowed, okay? And dang, I forget what the name of the policy is. But anyway, one of the ingredients they say wasn't allowed, so they took the listing down and gave me a hit on my account. I had two choices, right? I can just suck it up, but you have to address anything you get, any strikes on your account anyway from Amazon, right? You gotta address it. And so part of the addressing it part was to submit a appeal for it. So the first thing I did, because I know that e.l.f. is, I think all, but if not all, the majority of their makeups are vegan. So I went directly to their website and I looked up the ingredient. It started with a D. I can't remember offhand, but it's a really long word. But this word was specifically named on that page of that item as not being an ingredient in their products. You know how they say products does not contain, might be like sulfates and phthalates and all that type of stuff. Well, that was one of the products that it does not contain. So what I did was I took a screenshot of the page, made sure the link was in the screenshot and everything, made sure that was in the, what's not in there, the ingredients not included was in there, and of course the picture and name of the item that they specifically took off, the ACE they removed. And then I submitted that in my appeal with the link to the website and everything. Come to find out, I won one, man. Go figure, right? They ended up reinstating, they said I could relist the item and they put the listing back up. I didn't relist the item anyway. My thing is this. How do you have a system that says this is a prohibited item, but then as soon as I show you from their website that this isn't even an ingredient in their items? Anyway, those are the annoying things sometimes about Amazon, right? However, here's what's been getting me lately. In my other videos, I talked about how Walmart does oversell, and despite, going in and changing my quantities to zero and even retiring the items and things like that, I still they still sell it. It's like getting stupid. It's really getting stupid. But I sell a lot on there. So it's like, for now I got to deal with it until they fix it. But so, to fix that, you got to fulfill the orders. And because it's not a lot compared to the amount of orders I got, but it's enough that I don't want tracking numbers to be going from here and there and everywhere, right? So they think I'm drop shipping. So I use my Prime membership sometimes and I order from Amazon. I'll have it shipped to me and then I'll ship it out here after, because I already print out the label, right? I'll have it shipped out. I always ship it out from my zip code. So I'll have it shipped here and then I'll ship it out. Yeah, get late, but whatever. They get it, right? And then sometimes, because I don't have to pay sales tax on eBay because I submitted, my sales tax information, I don't pay tax on eBay when I order something in my account, my main account. So if I can get it cheaper, or even if not necessarily cheaper, but around the same price as Amazon, I'll get it off of eBay just because I'll save money on the tax. But here's the problem though. The majority of the items I keep ordering on eBay, I'm either getting them not as described, nothing like the picture. I put in for a refund on an item I recently ordered. The person just refunded me. I still got the item. I didn't even send it out. I did something else, but And then I had another couple items I ordered. The one item I ordered from 2 different sellers, man. 2. And they both ended up canceling. Same type of item, bro. Same type of item. And then if it ain't that, it's the ridiculously long shipping and handling times. Me personally, I ship next day everything. Don't get me wrong, it can be burdensome. It can be taxing. I got a lot of orders between these 3 platforms. I'm reducing my eBay profile this next year. My business plan is to reduce my eBay profile to either imperfect items, or if I got like a crap ton of a certain type of item, I'll put it up on there. Or if I just can't sell it on either Walmart or Amazon, there's some factors, right? But for the most part, I'm not focused on doing 40, 50, 60 listings a day on eBay no more. So, that's that on that. But I'm going to be focusing more on Walmart and Amazon. And, and I think about how slow eBay is and how the sales go and things like that. But in dealing with a lot of these sellers, kind of got off track. I ship next day every time regardless, so it's burdensome, right? But a lot of these sellers, man, a lot of y'all act like y'all ain't got no sense of urgency when it comes to getting people's stuff out, man, and that's annoying. I'm getting it because I'm trying to cover orders that that oversold. So like, I'm not trying to put that on another seller, but at the same time, bro, can you ship that daggone item out the next day, no later than 2 days? I feel like, especially, and I try to order even from people who got good feedback. A lot of feedback. I don't order from nobody with 5 or 10 feedback. Usually the stores that got a lot of feedback, a good rating, all that good stuff, like they won't even ship the item out for days. I'm just having all these issues, and then I feel like this is a huge reason why traffic on eBay slows down and why you can have much greater sales if you sell on Walmart and Amazon. Because they have a standard. They have a standard, and they hold their sellers to that standard. And don't get me wrong. Sometimes they do overreach and get out of pocket. Okay, let's put that aside. But as a customer, if I'm buying an item, right, I don't want that anxiety of first thinking that I'm never going to get my item, 2, wondering if I'm even going to get what I ordered, right? Is this going to be what it says it is? So that trust factor. And I think a lot of sellers, they don't understand that aspect of customer service, where as a seller, your main obligation is the satisfaction of the customer. That customer service process from the moment a customer lays eyes on your item, all the way up to the buying process, to the pulling and packing and shipping and handling, all the way up to after the purchase. That is a customer service process in which you must be on top of everything, period. And the least you can do is make sure you get things out in a expeditious manner, right? And I think a lot of people lack that. And I think because of this overall, and this is an overall theme in any category on eBay, where you have these issues of, am I going to get what I actually ordered? What type of person am I going to be dealing with? If I don't, how hard is it going to be for this, me to return this item to this person? With all those things lingering in the back of people's minds, and then when they know, I can just go to Amazon, I know for sure, if you buy a new item, it's going to be new, right? I have bought some things on Amazon that's supposed to be new and can look kind of but if it's new, it's new. If it's used, it's used. That. Return process is going to be seamless, right? If you don't want it, you send it back, period, point blank. Amazon ain't having it. They taking it back. You ain't got no choice. So for a customer to be able to, dead that part of their anxiety and to know I am going to get what I ordered, I'm going to get it in a reasonable amount of time most of the time. And if I got a problem with it, I'm not going to really have an issue returning it and get my money back. Those 3 factors right there, I think, have a very large influence on the amount of traffic. I can't believe how much sales I'm getting on Walmart right now, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I would venture to say that it's even more than Amazon for the same types of items. It's even more than that for the same types of items. It's crazy, man. Even the things that I ain't been able to sell on Amazon, or that got like a really high sales rank, even been selling faster on there. Could be Q4, could be whatever. Either way, I'm just saying, with all the issues on their back end, the sales make up for it to me. But, I ain't been in trouble really. I've been having some issues with my metrics, but I feel like that's a little bit of their system type of thing, but it's whatever. I just try to stay on top of my process. But I'm not trying to find out what they do, if you start messing around. But if you read through their policies, they kind of tell you the same thing like a place like Amazon will tell you, as far as like, shipping things out, making sure that the item is correct, and so on and so forth. And with eBay, it's a crapshoot. People ain't really trying to roll the dice with their money, especially in this economy and how things might be going forward. When somebody spend their money, they don't want to have to worry about, like, are they going to get what they paid for? Now, when dollars and cents get tight, I need to know I'm getting what I paid for, man. I ain't got time for all that, right? And so I think that these factors alone are going to influence the type of traffic that eBay continues to get. And I don't know what to say, as far as like eBay, should they clamp down on it or so on and so forth? Because eBay is like its own type of marketplace. So I don't necessarily want to compare it to Amazon and Walmart as far as like the eBay being, I don't want eBay to necessarily be like Amazon and Walmart as far as platform wise. I feel like eBay has its own niche in the market. And like I said, the imperfect items I got and things like that, I can sell on there. And people know that too. They know, hey, I can go get this right here. Yeah, it might be a little beat up or whatever. Sale might not be on, but it ain't been used, whatever. But it's going to be way cheaper than if I bought it at retail price or on Amazon or Walmart, right? So they are right with that. And if they know that, then that's fine. If you put in your listing, hey, this package is a little beat up, or the cap is off, or hey, the seal on this broke, but it hasn't been used. Take a look at the image and you can show them an image. That's one thing, right? They're making an informed decision. And when they buy the item, they get it. But when they buy, that customer service process begins and you ship that item out immediately if possible. I believe it shouldn't be no later than the next day. I believe all shipping should be done next day at a minimum. I mean, if you want to skip a day, no more than 1 day, you should ship definitely within 2 days for sure. And you should always communicate with your seller or with your buyers. But I do think that a lot of sellers are ruining it for eBay, for other eBay sellers when it comes to traffic, because like I said, it blows my mind. And these people I'm buying from, these sellers, dude, they're not small sellers. They're not new. These are seasoned sellers with seasoned accounts, who got feedback in the 4 or 5 digits. And it's always over 98%. Always over. I don't really buy nothing from nobody under 98. And I'm a little tentative about 98. It got to at least be 99. 98 will be like if I can't find it from nobody else that got closer to 100%. You know what I mean? But like it's there, man. It's there. And if people don't have that trust when they come to buy, if this is messing with me, and I'm on both ends, right? I'm a buyer and a seller. So I know. So just for the average seller, it's like, man, I ain't dealing with this. I don't even know what I'm going to get on there. I'm going to just go ahead and pay a little bit more and go to Walmart, eBay, and buy it off of there. You know what I mean? Look, man, we got to clean up our processes. We got to get our things together, man. If you want to be an eBay seller, that's fine. I just think if eBay is the only marketplace that you sell on right now, you might want to start looking outside of eBay if you want to grow your business faster. I don't want to necessarily, faster. Yeah. If you sell on Walmart, if you do what you got to do to get your account approved on Walmart and Amazon, if you ain't already on either or, it's going to be faster. It's going to be faster for sure. And I only can speak on health and beauty and cosmetic category. I can't speak on no other category. But it's going to be faster than eBay for certain. I can guarantee you that. And you might just want to kind of start venturing out, because I'm not like, why continue to put in the amount of legwork that it takes to get those increased amount of sales on eBay when other sellers are sabotaging it, and it might not get any better anytime soon, when you can move to these other platforms and do a whole lot better with a little less effort, a lot less effort, really. I haven't done Fulfilled by Walmart yet. I've been going through their pricing structure or whatever. I don't know if it's gonna be for me and the type of items I sell. I don't know. I might try it out just so I can get familiar with the process. We all know about Amazon FBA, and of course I do that too. But for me to take my business to the next level this coming year and beyond, I am going to focus my efforts on the two platforms that are going to help me grow the fastest, which are Walmart and Amazon. And I'm gonna keep eBay. eBay serves its purpose, but man, dude, people, you gotta do better. You gotta do better, man. Give people what they asking for, you know? Just be straight up with people. And customer service. I don't know how many times I need to say that. Customer service. The process begins when the buyer buys. It actually, in my opinion, begins before that, when you present your item. But once that buyer hits buy now, that whole process is the customer experience. And so you got to ask yourself, what type of experience am I giving to my customer? And what type of effect will this have on them? Will it have the effect where they want to come back to the platform? Whether or not they buy from you, I think is inconsequential, because you want them to come back. You want them to have other people come to the platform. This is what people do with Amazon and those other ones, right? Oh yeah, I got this off Amazon. Oh, I ain't like it was easy, whatever, right? And then the next person like, yeah, because eBay, I bought this off there, man. I ain't even get what I ordered. I ain't even get it. The seller was rude. Yeah, let me try this on Amazon. I don't know, man. Look, give me your opinion. Tell me what you think. Am I tripping? Am I right? What's some of your experiences? Drop them down in the comments below. Look, it's been a long climb for me. I don't post a whole lot, and I'm almost to 1,000 subs. Almost. I'm at about 740-ish. Right? Do me a favor, man. If you ain't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and help me hit that 1,000 mark. And heck, look, the more I can do on here, the more I will give my time. But as of right now, I just kind of do it when I can, because this ain't what make my money. So it is what it is. If you got any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them if you put them in the comments below. And just let me know what your experience is. What you think? Do you think eBay is going to just get slower and slower? Do you think you're going to continue to lose market share? Are you moving your business from eBay? Do you sell on Walmart and Amazon? What's going on with you? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that you're notified the next time I upload another video. And I'm out.